Hi, my name's Rob, and I just wanted to let all the presidential candidates know that global warming is a big concern for me because I'm concerned about the natural resources that we have and the endangered species that are going to be affected by it. So I want to see global warming pollutions reduced by 80% by 2050. I want 20% of our energy to come from renewable and clean energy sources by 2020, and I want to see the miles per gallon raised to 40 miles per gallon. So I want you to know that I'll be voting green for this presidential candidacy.
Hi, my name's Aaron Cole and I'm a green voter. I'm in favor of politicians reducing global warming pollution by 80% by 2050, ensure that we are getting 20% of energy from clean renewable sources by 2020, and raise fuel economy standards to 40 miles per gallon.
Hello candidates, I'm Fred Warren, and I want you to know that global warming is important to me because this world is all that we have, and if you mess it up, you get one shot. And what I'd like to see you do about global warming is I'd like to reduce our emissions by 80% in 2050, ensure that we get 20% of our energy from clean, renewable resources. I'd like to see cars going at least 40 miles per gallon, and pass the Safe Climate Act in the House of Reps and the Senators boxers in the Senate. I'll be voting green in 2008.
Hi, my name is Lindsay, and I think global warming is a real issue and we need to take action. I believe that we should reduce global warming pollution by 80% by 2050. We should ensure that 20% of our energy comes from clean, renewable sources by 2020. And we should raise fuel economy standards to 40 miles per gallon. If you do that and make those promises, maybe I'll vote for you.
So, global warming is important to me because of future generations, essentially. I think it would be really easy for our generation, for my generation even, which is even the young generation of today, to sit back and say that it's not going to matter to us, you know, when you know, shit hits the fan and the icebergs just melt and, you know, we lose Florida. Like, that's probably not going to happen to us and it's not going to be a big deal to us or whatever. And to like sort of leave the work to the next generations. And I think that that would be a really easy thing for us to do, but I think that we need to be thinking about those future generations and thinking about what kind of world we're going to leave for our nieces and our nephews, for our children and our grandchildren. And I want it to be a world where they can breathe, and I want it to be a world where, you know, there are still icebergs around, and where they don't have to think so much about the environmental degradation that my generation and the generations before me have caused. And it's important to me to fight it and to be thinking about my privilege as I fight it, as a white person, as a middle-class person, and as a person with a lot of resources at my fingertips, because there are a lot of people who can't fight it, who don't have resources at their fingertips, and who don't have this sort of like education where you learn about stuff like this. So personally, I think I have a lot of responsibility in fighting it because I have so much privilege on my side, and I want to fight global warming for those people who don't have the education and don't have the resources and privileges that I have access to.
Hi, my name is Jessica Fisher and I'm from Jake University. I'm working with DEAL and also Corporate Accountability International, and this is why I'm voting green, because I feel like it's very important for generations of humans to have access to amazing resources and plenty of water, to have the opportunity to go see wildlife, and also all the different kinds of ecosystems that we have in America. So hopefully, I hope that I'm urging you to ensure that we get 20% of energy from clean renewable sources by 2020 to protect our world. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Katie Preston, and I think that being green is important because everyone deserves to breathe clean air that we were given. My hope for the Green Campaign is to reduce global warming pollution by 80% by the year 2050.
Hi, my name is Bob Chambers and I am a green voter. I am also a candidate for U.S. House of Representatives, so this is a message to all the people in Washington who are already there. Global warming is a reality, folks. It's not false science, it's absolute science, and we people, we humans, are adding to it every day. It is a question for our children. You know, they own the future. The legacy we leave them is our responsibility. They're not going to remember us for what we did or for what we didn't do. We did not reduce global warming pollution by 80% by 2020. It says 2050, but I'm saying 2020. We need to ensure that we get 20% of our energy from clean sources, renewable sources by 2015, not 2020. We need to raise CAFE standards for automobiles to 80 miles to the gallon, not 40. The Safe Climate H.R. 1590 is the only bill in the House of Representatives that even comes close to achieving these goals. The Sanders-Boxen S.R. 309 does the same in the Senate. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Rachel Hazy, and I think we should stop global warming because I think it's our responsibility to keep this earth healthy for future generations. And I think we should reduce global warming pollution by 80% by 2050 and ensure we are getting 20% of energy from clean renewable sources by 2020. And to raise the fuel economy standards to 40 miles per gallon.
Hi, I'm Trevor Adams, and I think that we need to reduce global warming pollution by 80% by at least 2050, if not earlier, because if we don't change the future soon enough, eventually there will be no future for this planet. And another thing we need to do is raise fuel economy standards to at least 40 miles per gallon for cars, and I think eventually we need to just eliminate gasoline use altogether. So I think just we need to make a huge change in the world.
Hi, my name's Andrew, and I am concerned about global warming for a number of reasons, not only because of the potential for drought, food shortages, etc. I also like to snowboard, and I want to make sure that there's as long a snowboarding season as possible. I think that we need 80% reduction in carbon emissions. I think that we need to raise fuel economy standards to 40 miles per gallon, and we need to get a renewable electricity standard of at least 20% by 2020. So I'm asking you to please support Sanders-Boxer and the Safe Climate Act. Thanks.
What's up? I'm Max Planky. I'm a green voter. I'm concerned about global warming because when those ice caps melt, the coasts are going to go down. It's going to be a lot of people, and that's messed up. I'm just really hoping that, you know, eventually we can get up to that 40 miles per gallon per our fuel economy. Rock on.
Members of Congress, candidates for Congress, presidential candidates, I want to let you know that global warming is a priority issue. And if you want my vote in 2008, you better be taking it seriously. I want to see 80% reductions by 2050. I want to see 20% clean renewable energy. And I want to see cars going further on a gallon of gas. So today, I'm pledging to vote with global warming in mind in 2008.